Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise here in year number 2. Last episode, we took on the Overdogs for the only time this season. We fell behind early 5-0, 4-0, then rallied back to within a run thanks to a 3 RBI day from Hercules Bentley. And we also got another RBI later in the inning. Later in the game, I forget from whose bat it was. I'm sure if I go back and watch it, I'll know exactly who it was. I believe it was Jack Stravino. The rookie got his first career RBI in on a ground out, but unfortunately we fell just short of making the comeback complete as we end up losing 5-4 to the Overdogs, falling to 1-2 on the season. And with that loss, we will now come into our 4th game of the season. We'll be taking on the Buzzards on the road at Shaka Sports Turf. Ugh, I hate Shaka. This is the only time we'll see the Buzzards here in the regular season, thank God. On the mound for us will be rookie left-hander Mimi Coleman. And on the mound for the Buzzards, who come in at 1-2, is their long reliever right-hander Bradley Bowler, the second-year pitcher. Bowler faced us in the first year of this franchise when we played the Buzzards, and he also got a win in that start. So, yep, trying to repeat that success here. Lineup we'll send out there for today's game. Leading off in center field, it is Ray's Rufo, followed by right fielder rookie Dax Jarvis. Then in the 3 slot is rookie second baseman Caleb Golden. Batting 4th and locked in at first base is Hercules Bentley, coming off a 3 RBI day. Batting 5th, back in the lineup, is catcher Hank Hart. Batting 6th at third base, rookie Jack Stravino, still in for the injured Rodriguez. Batting 7th out in left field is Cash Basquette. And batting 8th in the lineup for 10th shortstop Jesus Gold is backup Jamie Pollard, getting his first start of the season. And batting 9th will be the pitcher Coleman. Let's get it on. Alrighty, looking at the Buzzards this year, they've got very, very good speed and a very, very good defense still coming over from year 1. Power and contact is actually above average now. They're actually in a pretty good spot in that rating, as well as with their bullpen. Their starting pitching, though, still leaves a lot to be desired. That's really the only weak point here on the team. If you can jump on their starters early and then hold their offense at bay, you're going to have a good time. Both teams come into this contest at 1-2, so one team will get back to 500 and the other team will be at 1-3. Hopefully it's not us. Rufo, Jarvis, and Golden up first against long reliever Bradley Bowler, as he'll make his first start of the season. So Ray's Rufo leading off, center fielder hitting .385 on the season. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball way outside from Bowler, 1-1 the count. Fastball up, line down the left field line by Rufo. That is down for a base hit as that goes into the corner. McKinney cuts it off and Rufo draws the throw, but he'll retreat to first with the leadoff single. Leadoff man on here, and that'll bring up rookie right fielder Dax Jarvis, hitting .250 on the season. Batting in the 2 slot today. Fastball up there at the letter, strike call, 0-1. 2-seamer away, misses, ball 1 the count. 1-1 the count to Jarvis. Change it middle in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away, driven by Jarvis to center field, but this is the wrong part to hit the center, as Shaka is the deepest part in the game for a reason, as Borgner makes the catch for this easy first out. 1 down, runner still at first. Here's rookie second baseman Caleb Golden, hitting .462 on the year, leading the team in batting average. 2 RBIs on the year. Change up inside, drifts too far, misses, ball 1. Slider inside, strike called in the middle third, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away, chap to first. Mercy Ryan makes the play to second on the first with the mustachio. That is a double play, and that ends the inning. I almost said Matt Ryan because of the fucking Colts Falcons quarterback, Jesus Christ. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Borgner, Ryan, and Often do up first here for Coleman, the rookie. Leading off the inning is left center fielder today, Rolf Borgner. The normal left fielder moves over to center today as he's locked in, hitting .500 on the season with an RBI. Here's the lineup for the Buzzards today. Batting second is first baseman Mercy Ryan. I'm not sure if she is a rookie or a sophomore player. Batting third at the catcher position is Jacques Often, back for his second year. Batting 4th out in right field is rookie utility player Alondra Bull. Batting 5th at shortstop, it is Mario Mustachio. Batting 6th at third base today, her backup position coming over from the Sandcats, Jess Fowl. Batting 7th out in left field, second-year player Spitz McKinney. Batting 8th at second base is Sloop Whoopity, and batting 9th is the pitcher Bowler. And they will be facing the rookie last southpaw, Mimi Coleman, making her debut. There's his fastball up, driven by Borgner to center field again. Wrong park to hit it to. Rufo is there, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Next up is Mercy Ryan, the first baseman. She is tense, hitting .143 on the season. First pitch slider down and in, way low from Coleman, ball 1. 27-year-old rookie fires fastball outside, 2-0 the count. She was actually the second youngest rookie starter that was generated in the offseason, so got her down in the way low, ball 3. Of course, the youngest being 21-year-old Kellen Botham, who was an A overall. He is in the Super Conference, thankfully, so we will not be seeing him. 3-0 pitch coming, curveball down in the dirt, ball 4. First walk for Coleman today. Ryan will reach, runner at first, 1 down for catcher Jacques Often. 417 average, 1 homer, 1 RBI for the second-year player. Cutter up, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Often swings through it way wildly, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and away, outside, nowhere near the zone, 1-2. Slider middle in, ripped hard and foul by Jacques, 1-2 still the count. Got her down in the way, fouled off, we'll do it again. Ball down in the dirt, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, swinging as the runner has to hold it first. 2 down, that's the first career punch up for Mimi Coleman, and that'll bring up utility player Alondra Bull in right field today. Locked in rookie, hitting .538 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the season. First pitch slider in the dirt, ball 1, good block by Hank Hart as the runner has to hold. Fastball down in the way, fouled off by Bull, 1-1 the count. Cutter up and in, line to second, Golden there, reaches up and makes the catch on the liner, and that ends the inning. To the second, we're scoreless. Bentley, Hart, and Trevino due up here for the Heaters. Leading off is first baseman Hercules Bentley. He's locked in, hitting .500 on the year. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the season. Coming off a 3 RBI performance last episode where he hit his first homer of the year. He then drove in 2 runs on a single in the 9th inning to bring us within 2 runs in that contest. Slider down and then is a strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1 the count. Change it down and then is ripped foul, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and in, line to second, 1 hopper, backhanded by Whoopity cleanly. He'll make the play to first, 1 down. Base is empty for catcher Hank Hart, who's back in the starting lineup today. Came on as a pinch hitter late last episode. He went 0 for 2 in that appearance, batting .200 now on the season. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Slider is low, 2-0 the count to Hart. Change away is pulled foul, 2-1. Fastball away, skied to center. That is going to hang up for Borgener. He'll make a catch, 2 down. Base is empty for rookie third baseman Jax Trevino. He hit his first career RBI in last episode and a ground out in the 9th inning to bring it within a run. He is still, however, hitless in his career. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in high, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, line up the line, just foul, 1-2 the count, unlucky. Fastball inside, bloop to left field and shallow. Mustachio runs it down for the 3rd out as that is a 1-2-3 inning for Bowler here in the 2nd. Bottom 2, Mustachio, Fowl, and McKinney due up here for the Buzzards. Batting 5th today, leading off is their shortstop today, Mario Mustachio, hitting .417 on the year. Fastball down in the way, blew it by him, 0-1 the count. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-2. Cutter up and away. Fouled back as Mustachio stays alive. 0-2 remains the count. Curveball in the dirt. Taken. Ball 1 as it bounces. Four-seamer down below the knees. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Coleman. 1 down, and that'll bring up third baseman today. Just foul. The Sandcats edition that came over in free agency. Getting .250 on the year with a homer and 2 RBIs. No pitch active for the veteran. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Seamer up and away. Check swing strike called, 1-1. Curveball up and in. Is inside, 2-1. Slider away. Lined up the line on the first base side. Just foul. For foul. 2-2 the count. Slider up and in. Fouled off. Just stays alive. 2-2 still the count. Seamer up and away. High. Full count now. Cutter inside. Blew it by her, strike 3 as she chases it. Back-to-back Ks for Coleman here in the inning. She's up 3 today. That'll bring up second-year left fielder Spitz McKinney. Hitless on the year, but he does have an RBI. Coleman now locked in after back-to-back strikeouts. First pitch curveball down and in. Check swing. It's just inside. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. McKinney lines it to right field softly. Jarvis coming on. He'll pick it out of the air, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. For Coleman to the third, we're scoreless. Basquette, Pollard, and Coleman due up here against Bowler. It's at the bottom of the Heaters lineup. Leading off the inning is left fielder Cash Basquette, hitting .455 on the year with a homer and 2 RBIs. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, low, 1-1. Change it down, turned on by Basquette and ripped into the corner, but it is foul in right field. 1-2 the count from Bowler. Change it down and away, blind softly to first. Ryan to her right makes the catch, 1 down. Now to bring up shortstop Jamie Pollard, who came on as a pinch hitter last episode, getting a hit in his only at-bat. So far 1 for 1 in the season, making his first start in place of normal shortstop Jesus Gould, who is tense. Fastball up and in as a strike call. 0-1 as Bowler's now locked in. Change up inside, misses, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, line to first, right at Ryan, 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher Coleman, who's locked in here into her first career at bat. Looking to help her own cause, any means necessary. Fastball up, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and in, blew it by her, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, grounded in the hole to first, diving is Ryan to make the stop. Flips to the pitcher in time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning as Ryan is a factor in all 3 outs this inning for the Buzzards. Bottom 3, we're still scoreless. Whoopity, Bowler, and Borgener are due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off is second baseman Sloop Whoopity, hitting only 1 for 7 on the air, 143 average. Could be 2 for 14, depending on how you look at it. Coleman's still locked in, coming into her 3rd inning of work. Cut her down, chopped up the middle. Coleman backhands it behind her and fires the first, 1 down. Nice play by Coleman. Now to bring up the pitcher Bowler, getting his first at bat of the year as he's locked in as well. Fastball up and in. Check swing inside. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Strike called to Bowler. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Strike called on the outside corner. 1-2. Slider down and in. Line grounded to third. Trevino over under his glove into left field, and that is the first hit of the year for Bradley Bowler. The pitcher's on with 1 down in the inning. First hit today for the Buzzards, and that'll bring up Rolf Borgener. 0 for 1 today. Go out to center his first time up. Slider down. Lined in the hole to left. That is going to sink quickly over Pollard's glove, and that is a base hit. Back-to-back singles here in the inning for the Buzzards. Have them in business as Borgener's back to locked in. 2 on, 1 down for Mercy Ryan. First baseman walked her first time up. Fastball up, popped up behind short. Pollard out for it in left center. He's there as the infield fly is called. For the second out of the inning as Pollard makes the catch. Runners have to hold. Got to put the pressure on Jacques Austin, the catcher, who's 0 for 1 today. Struck out chasing a curveball in the dirt his first time up. Curveball inside, misses low and inside. Ball 1. Fastball down, taken low, 2-0. Cutter away, outside, 3-0. Slider down in the way, low, ball 4. Second walk today for Coleman. Base is now loaded. For the cleanup hitter, here's Alondra Bull, who's locked in, 0 for 1 today. Cutter away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, inside, 2-0. Ball down in the waist, strike called at the knees, 2-1. Slider middle in, check swing misses, 3-1. Fastball up, driven by Bull to right center field, hit pretty well. Rufo retreating, he's out of room. Leaps off the wall to his left as he misplayed the wall. That'll be a 3-run bases clearing triple for Bull as 3-0 Buzzards. Mustachio up next, though, for 1 today as Coleman's no longer locked in as disaster strikes here in the 3rd. Cutter up and away in the first pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. Slider down in the way. Chop behind the plate. 0-2 the count to Mustachio. Fastball up and in. Grounding up the middle. Base hit. Another RBI coming on the board for Mustachio. His first today. It is 4-0 Buzzards. Coleman's now tense. Next up is Jess Fowl. Is 0-1 today. Coleman was pitching well until this inning. Cutter out middle in. Blew it by Fowl. 0-1. Well down in the way. Grounded up the third base line. Past the diving Trevino into the corner. That is a fair ball. Mustachio thought about third. Now he's going for it. Throw from Basquet is late. Single for Fowl. She's 1 for 2. Runners at the corners as the inning continues for Spitz McKinney. 0-1 today as he lined out to right field his first time up. Fastball down and in. Inside. Ball 1. For ball up. Driven by McKinney to left center field. Hit pretty well. Rufo retreating to the warning track. Will run it down as that ends the inning. But the Buzzards strike for 4. 3 on an bases clearing triple by Alondra Bull and an RBI single from Mustachio. 4-0 to the 4th. Buzzards lead. Rufo, Jarvis, and Golden due up. Here's Rufo. Led off the game with a single and then was promptly erased on a double play ball later in the inning. Fastball low. Ball 1. Rufo so far the only hit today for us. Slider inside. Misses 2-0. He's also the only base runner. Slider outside, misses from Bowler, 3-0 the count. Fastball up, in there at the letters, 3-1. Slider middle of the plate, lined at the middle as it whizzes by Bowler's left ear. That is a base hit for Rufo, his second hit today. He is 2 for 2. Leadoff man on here in the 4th. Next up is right fielder Dax Jarvis. I forget what he did his first time up. I'm going to say he flew out. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball up and away high, 2-0 the count to Jarvis. Look out now. Fastball down and in, chopped in the hole, past the diving Whoopity into right field. That is a base hit. First and second now with none down, as that's back-to-back singles to start the inning for the Heaters as we look to answer to that 4-run spot put up last inning. Golden up next, 0-1 today. Grounded into a double play his first time up. Good old 3-6-3. Slider away, strike called. 0-1 as Bowler's no longer locked in. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Fastball away, skied off the end of the bat by Golden to right center. Over for it is Borgner and Bull. Borgner will call for it and make the catch. 1 down. Runners have to hold as Borgner has the best arm in the outfield. Next up is Bentley, 0-1 today. Grounded at the second his first time up. First pitch to Hercules. Fastball in there at the letters high, 0-1. Fastball up and in, check swing, it's high this time, 1-1 the count. Change up inside, ripped foul, 1-2 the count. Fastball up, chopped foul again, 1-2 still the count. Fastball away, line to right field, over the diving Ryan's glove into shallow right. Base hit for Bentley, bases are loaded now with 1 down. That was too shallow to try it. 1 down, bases juiced for Hank Hart, he's 0-1 today. Lined at the first base his first time up. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball way outside, off the catcher's glove, and that's going to score a run as Rufo was running as soon as the ball went off the catcher's glove. He scores. It is now 4-1. Infield corners in here, trying to prevent another run from scoring. 2-0 the count to Hank Hart. Fastball's in the dirt low, 3-0 the count. Changeup in there away, strike called, 3-1. Slider down, grounded in the hole, up to second. Whoopity has to go to first with it. RBI ground up for Hart, though. It is 4-2 as the runner also advances to third. Now to bring up Trevino, who's 0-1 today. Grounded out to third his first time up. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Changeup low in there at the knees, 0-2 the count to Trevino. Fastball up and in, chopped to short. Charging his Mustachio, he'll make the play to first. In time, and that will end the inning, but the Heaters drive in 2 here in the inning, as we are now back within striking distance. We cut the lead in half, bottom 4. 4-2 the score. Whoopity, Bowler, and Borgner due up for the Buzzards. Here's Sloop Whoopity, 0-1 today. He'll lead off the inning here against Coleman. Coleman still tense. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1 after that 4 spot that was put up against her last inning. Slider middle away on the next pitch. Whoopity fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Cutter up and away. High, 1-2. Ball down and in. Low and inside. 2-2. Fastball away. Outside. Full count now. Cutter middle of the plate. Whoopity grounds it hard to second. Golden backhands it to his right. Makes play to first. One down. Coleman back to neutral. Now to bring up Bradley Bowler. Pitcher singled his first time up to start the rally in the third inning. Fastball up in the first pitch. High. Ball one. Curveball down in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Cutter down in the way. Popped up foul out of play. 2-1. Slider up. Swung through it. Bowler behind now. 2-2. Fastball inside, blew it by him, strike three. Fourth punch out for Coleman. One down, and then 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Borgener. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. He's locked in. Slider inside on the first pitch, misses, ball one. Four-seamer down in the way, line at the middle, Golden dives out of his reach into right center. That is a base hit. There's a second hit today for Borgener. He's 2 for 3. They'll be on with 2 down for Ryan, who walked last time up. Popped out last time up. She's also walked today, 0 for 1. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle in, chased it inside, 0-2 the count to Ryan. Got her up and away. Chased it high, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Coleman, or 5th today, and that ends the inning to the 5th, and it's 4-2. Heater's still behind. Basket, Pollard, and Coleman do up here against Bowler. There's Cash Basket, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first base her first time up. Fastball high, ball one. Fastball in there, strike called, 1-1. Fastball middle in, ripped the first off the diving Ryan's glove into right field. Good effort by the first baseman, but she couldn't secure it. Single for Basket, she's 1 for 2. Leadoff woman on in the 5th, and now to bring up Pollard. Lined out to first base his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Changeup inside from Bowler, misses, ball one as he's at the 60 pitch mark. Changeup down in the way, strike called, 1-1. Fastball up, skied by Pollard off the end of the bat to right field. Bowl in a few steps. She is there to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now to bring the pitcher slot to the plate. Coleman grounded out to first base her first time up. She's 0 for 1. One shown here is the infield playing the bunt. One shown, bunt is down to the third base side. Bowler off on the bare hand. He'll fire to first in time on the sacrifice. 2 down, runner in scoring position for Rufos. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Can he drive in our third run of the game? Let's find out. Bowler sets and fires. Fastball up and away is high. Ball one. Fastball up and in there at the letters on the corner. 1-1. Change up at the knees, ripped by Rufo to right center field, hit pretty well, but that's going to hang up for Borgener, and that ends the inning. Bottom 5, it's still 4-2. Hard lineup coming up for the Buzzards here. Often, Bull, and Mustachio. Leading off the inning is Often. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 1-1. Slider down and in, chopped at the middle. Pollard to his left, cuts it off, fires the first, 1 down. Next up is Bull, 1 for 2 today. She had a 3-run triple last time up, which gave the Buzzards their first runs of the game. She also scored a run today. Still locked in. Cut her up on the first pitch. Bull fouls it back, going 1. Slider middle away. Line to right field. That's going to drop in front of Jarvis for a base hit. He'll get it in, but Bull now 2 for 3. Runner at first, 1 down for Mustachio. 1 for 2 today with an RBI single last time at the plate. Curveball first pitch hangs, fouled off by Mario, 0-1. A little amped up for that swing. Cutter down in the way, check swing strike, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and away, chased it high, strike 3. 6 punch up for Coleman, 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up just foul, 1 for 2 today with a single. Slider up and away in the first pitch, high, ball 1. Cutter up and in, check swing inside, 2-0 the count to foul. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 2-1. Cutter up and away, check swing outside, 3-1. Ball up, foul takes it, strike called, full count now. Runner will be off with the pitch here on the full count offering. Slider up and in, way inside, ball 4. Third walk today from Coleman. First and second now, 2 down for McKinney. He's 0 for 2. Cut her down in the way in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Chased it inside. 1-2 the count to McKinney. Slider down in the way. Swung through it. Strike 3. 7th punch out for Coleman as that ends the inning. To the 6th. It's still 4-2. Jarvis, Golden, and Bentley due up here for the Heaters. Jarvis leading off, 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. That'll do it for Bradley Bowler. He only goes 5 innings today, giving up 5 hits and 2 earned runs, but he is in line for the victory. Coming out of the bullpen is right-handed veteran second-year pitcher Chuck Filthwick. Came over from the Herbisaurs in free agency to replace left-hander Max Texas. Filthwick comes into this appearance locked in. Here's his numbers from the season. Chuck has appeared in 3 games this year. This is his 4th. He's appeared in every game so far for the Buzzards. He's not given up a run. He's most innings out of the bullpen at 3 2/3. He's given up 2 hits, a walk, and struck out 5 batters for a batting average against a 182, which is unsurprising because he has the K-Man trait, so he leads the bullpen in strikeouts. Let's see how he does against us today. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-2, and quickly it's already activated here to Jarvis. Fastball away, line by Jarvis to left center field. That is sinking and will get down in front of Borgener. That's Jarvis' 2nd hit today. He is 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 5th. Sorry, 6th. Next up is Golden. He's 0 for 2 today. Flew out last time up on a pop fly. He's also grounded into a double play today. Slider down and in. Low from Filthwick. Ball 1. Fastball away. Caught the corner on the outside portion of the plate. 1-1 the count. Slider middle of the plate. Lined up the middle for Golden. His 1st hit today. He's 1 for 3. Tying run now at first for the Heaters. Go ahead run coming to the plate with none down in the inning. Here's Bentley. 1 for 2 today for Hercules. He singled last time at the plate. He's also flown out once. Fastball up and away. Strike called on the corner. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Chop the 3rd in the hole. Foul. Throws the 2nd one. Whoopi did 1st. Easy double play. Bentley no longer locked in. 2 down. Runner at 3rd. Here is Hank Hart. RBI ground out last time up for Hank. He's 0 for 2. And tense. Fastball up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Popped it up behind second base in shallow center. Called off for it is Whoopity. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning as we fail to score. Bottom 6, it's 4-2. Whoopity, Filthwick, and Borgener due up for the Buzzards. Whoopity due to lead off, 0 for 2 today. We are going to go to the bullpen here as Coleman done after 5 innings as well. She gives up 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 earned runs, and strikes out 7 batters. Good debut for the rookie, but that big 3rd inning is what's going to cost her a quality start and a chance to go 6. We are going to double switch here coming off the bench. Coming out of the bullpen first. Let's decide that fact first. We are going to go to right-hander Emma Weird. She'll take over. We are going to take off Hank Hart, and we are going to bring on Dimples Burnside, the rookie first baseman. He will play first base as Hercules Bentley will move behind the plate to his backup position of catcher, as Donovan is 10th, so I don't want to go to him at the current moment. So Burnside in, Emma Word making her 2nd appearance of the season. Last time she appeared, she got the hold in the victory against the Nemesis. She went an inning and a 3rd, giving up 2 hits and a walk, and a batting average against a 333. Her whip is 225 with a 0 ERA and a 0-0 record. Trying to keep us in this 2-run deficit. Fastball up and away, high. Ball 1 as it's already dropped by Bentley. Ball down and in, low, 2-0. You see him in the middle of the plate. Line down the right field line by Whoopity, but fouled off. 2-1 the count. Whoopity hitless today. He's 0 for 2. Fastball down and in. Check swing strike called at the knees. 2-2 the count. Curveball down. In the dirt. Full count now. You see him in middle in. Blew it by him. Strike 3. First punch out for Emma this year. 1 down, and that'll bring up Chuck Filth with the pitcher slot. Will they pinch hit for the locked-in reliever? No, they will not. He will be out there again on the mound in the 7th for the Buzzards, which is a smart move for them. He's their best reliever. Fastball blown by him, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low and inside, 1-1. You see him up and in, strike called, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away, high, 2-2. Slider down and in, Line up the middle, base hit for Filthwick, because that's his first career hit, as he was in the Super Conference last year, so he never got a chance to bat. He'll be on at first with one down. Now to bring up Borgener, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a run scored. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Line up the middle, past the diving Golden's glove into right center. Base hit for Borgener, his third today. He is 3 for 4. First and second now with one down for Word. Here's Mercy Ryan, 0 for 2 today for the first baseman. She has walked today, though. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and away, in the dirt, 1-1. Four-seamer down. Check swing strike called at the knees, 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for Word. 2 down, and that'll bring up Jacques Often. Catcher has power versus right. He's active for the first time today. He has walked last time at the plate, and he is 0 for 2. Trying to get the Buzzards some insurance runs here in the 6th. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. Blew it by him as he chased it high, 0-1. Fastball down, in the dirt, 1-1. Curveball outside, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Slider up and in, inside, 2-2. Two-seamer down and in, chopped behind the plate, we'll do it again. 2-2 pitch coming, fastball way, outside, 3-2, runners will be off with the pitch. Slider down and away, low ball 4. First walk today for Emma, bases loaded. For Alondra Bull, who had the bases loaded earlier in the game, and she tripled in 3 runs. Last time up, she singled. She's 2 for 3 today, trying to bust it open. First pitch curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, check swing outside, 1-1. Fastball down, low, 2-2, 2-1. Slider inside, ground up the middle. Golden dives out of his reach into right center field. That's going to drive in another 2 runs for Bull. Run throw is cut. It is 6-2. Stasio up next, 1 for 3 today with an RBI single earlier in the game. Two-seamer up on the first pitch is high. Ball 1 is Word now tense. Fastball up is line to right field. Hit pretty well. Jarvis tracking it into the gap. Runs it down to end the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 more runs off of Bull's bat as she singles in 2 with 2 down and the bases loaded again. To the 7th, it is 6-2. Trevino, Basquette, Pollard due up. Here's Jack Trevino. Rookie is still hitless in his career. He's 0 for 2 today with a line out and a ground out. Fastball up and away is high. Ball 1. Filthwick sets and fires. Slider up and in. Strike called. 1-1. Slider down in the way, driven by Trevino to right center field, but this is the wrong park to hit that. Borgener runs it down easily, 1 down. Basquette up next, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-2 as K-Man activates for Filthwick again. Slider inside his chase, dribbled the second. Whoopity charges, makes the play himself, 2 down. Base is empty for Jamie Pollard. Flew out last time up. He's also lined out. He's 0 for 2. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball way outside from Filthwick. 1-1. Slider down and in. Foul back. 1-2. K-Man active again for Filthwick here. Slider down and in is chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2 the count. Fastball at the knees, turned on by Pollard and hit deep to left field, but again, wrong park to hit a fly ball at as Shaka does not let you hit homers. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Filthwick in the 7th. Bottom half we go. Foul, McKinney, and Whoopity do up as Weird done after 1 inning of work. Foul do up, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be... They do have a couple lefties coming up. We're going to go to left-handed specialist Nebula Piddlestick as the second-year pitcher takes over on the mound. Piddlestick appeared last game, throwing an inning in relief. She's 0-1 on the year with 1 earned run given up back on opening day. 4.50 ERA and a 2 whip. In 2 appearances, she's thrown 2 innings, 3 hits surrendered, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .375 on the year for Piddlestick. Lefty facing Jess Fowl, who still has low pitch active here. Fastball up on the first pitch, skied to center off the end of the bat. Rufo a few steps to his right, calls for it, and makes the easy catch. 1 down. Next up, McKinney. He's 0 for 3 today. Slider away. Line to second, right at Golden, who makes the easy catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Whoopity. 0 for 3 today. 2 down in the inning. Dribble up on the first pitch. Ripped into left center field, as that's the first hit today for Sloop Whoopity. This is probably second hit of the year. Knocked down by Rufo, but it'll still be a 2-out double, as that'll bring the pitcher slot to the plate. Will Filthwick bat again? He did single last time up. That was his first career hit, and he will bat here. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. High, ball 1. Ball down and in on the next pitch. Line down to left field. Line, foul. 1-1 to count. Fastball up and in. Popped into right center field. Shallow. Jarvis coming on. Not going to get there, as that's a seeing eye single for Filthwick, as he helps his own cause. Whoopity scores easily from second. It is 7-2. Filthwick now 2 for 2 today, and he's on fire. Next up is Borgner. 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Specialist active for Piddlestick, though. Slider up and away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Chop the first. Burnside there holding the runner. Backhands it cleanly. Takes it to the bag himself, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get another run on the pitcher single by Filthwick. 7-2 now to the 8th. Burnside, Rufo, and Jarvis 2 up. Here's Dimples Burnside, the rookie first baseman, getting his first at-bat of the game, looking for his first career hit as well. Filthwick now on fire after his RBI single last inning. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle in, line at the middle, base hit for Burnside, his first career hit as he dumps it into center. He'll be on to lead off the 8th as we need a big rally. We're down 5. Rufo up next, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Flew out last time up to right center. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1 as Filthwick down to locked-in mojo again. Fastball way chopped to short. Mustachio flips to second 1. Whoopity to first. Double play. Third one we've hit into today. Base is empty for Jarvis. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, as Filthwick is now on fire again. Slider down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Chopped out of play. 0-2. Came in active again for Filthwick. Slider middle in, ripped hard and foul, 0-2. Fastball up and away, chased and chopped to short. Mustachio charges, makes the play. That ends the inning. Bottom 8, we're still down 5. Ryan, Often, and Bull 2 up. Mercy Ryan leading off, 0 for 3 today with a walk, still tense on the day. Specialist active again for Piddlestick. Fastball outside, ball 1. Ball down, chopped in front of the plate. Bentley charges, makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up is Often, 0 for 2 today. He's walked twice, though. Specialist active again here. Slider down in the way. Check swing low. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Blew it by him. 1-1. Slider middle in. Check swing strike. 1-2 the count. Curveball in the dirt. Taken low. 2-2. Fastball at the knees. Grounded to short, right at Pollard. He'll make the play to first. 2 down in the inning. Base is empty for Bull. 3 for 4 today. She has tripled in 3, singled in 2, and singled by itself. Trying to keep that good hitting performance going and get to that on-fire mojo. First pitch curveball hangs. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle in. Driven by Bull. Crushed to center field. She got it. It is gone off the batter's eye. Home run for Bull, her 6th RBI today. Third homer of the year, and it is now her 6th RBI as well, as 8-2. She is a double shy of the cycle. Mustachio up next, 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. Specialist active again. Slider at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Throw ball away, outside, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Line to left field. Basquet coming on. Won't get there as Mustachio has his 2nd hit today. He's 2 for 5. Runner first, 2 down for foul. 1 for 3 today with a single and a walk. Little pitch active here. Slider up. Line to left, right, left center. Rufo running it down on the line. Makes the catch to end the inning. But another run for the Buzzards on a home run by Bull. She's now a double shy of the cycle. That was her 6th RBI, and it is 8-2 Buzzards to the 9th. Out of the lineup coming up, Golden, Bentley, and the pitcher slot for us as we try to make this respectable. Golden leading off, 1 for 3 today with a single. Filthwick staying out there, slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down the middle, chopped at the middle, base hit for Golden, his 2nd hit today. I believe he's 2 for 4. Leadoff man on in the ninth. Here's Bentley. 1 for 3 today with a single. Grounded into a double play last time up. Fastball up in there at the letters. 0-1. Slider middle of the plate. Turned on by Bentley and hit well to left center field. Carrying out there. But running it down on the warning track is McKinney for the first out. Because again, this is shotgun. Unless you absolutely murder the baseball, it's not getting out. Piddle stick due up next. We will pinch hit for the pitcher. Coming off the bench to hit is going to be Volt Bolter, the backup outfielder, who is getting his first at bat of the season. Second-year player just trying to keep momentum going here in the inning. Fastball high, ball 1. Filthwick starting to tire here. Fastball down and in, strike called, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line at the middle, base hit for Bolters. That's his first hit of the year. First and second now, 1 down. So that keeps the inning going. Next up is Trevino. Rookie 0 for 3 today. Flew out to right center last time up. Still looking for his first career hit. That'll do it for Filthwick as he goes 3 1/3 innings in relief as he gets a nice hold. Coming out of the bullpen is long reliever Sebastian Morrow trying to slam the door here with 2 outs left to get in the ninth. Morrow on the year has made 1 appearance. He's thrown 1/3 of an inning. Gave up no hits, no walks, no strikeouts, no nothing. Batting average against is 0. Whip is 0. ERA is 0. And his record is 0-0. It's a lot of zeros. He's only faced 1 batter. Let's see how he does. Mason Trevino. Changeup inside, misses, ball 1. Changeup's outside, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't do it. Fastball up and in, swung through it late, 2-1. Slider up and in, line at the middle. Whoopity there on the dive, makes the catch to rob him of another hit. 2 down, and that'll bring up Basquet as the last chance. Left fielder 1 for 3 today with a single. Changeup hangs, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chopped in the hole to short, backhanded by Mustachio to first. In time to end the inning, and the Heaters lose again. Our 3rd loss here in the first quarter of the season. We're now 1-3, 8-2 the final today as the Buzzards took care of business rather easily. After that 3rd inning, they never looked back. Everything fell apart late in the bullpen. Go figure. RBIs today for us, only 1. Hank Hart had an RBI ground out, and we scored a run on a wild pitch in the 4th inning. Those were our only 2 runs of the game. Hitless today, Hank Hart, Jack Trevino again, Jamie Pollard, the shortstop, and the pitcher Coleman. On the other side today, hitless for the Buzzards were Ryan, Ofton, and McKinney, as well as Morrow, who didn't bat. 6 RBIs today for rookie utility player Alondra Bull as she hits a solo homer, a 3 RBI triple, and a 2 RBI single. She finishes a double shy of the cycle. With her 4th hit was also a single. Mustachio had an RBI single, and Chuck Filthwick, the pitcher, helped his own cause with an RBI single. He went 2 for 2 at the plate. Pitcher lines. Mimi Coleman, the rookie, takes the loss. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. She falls to 0-1 in the year. Not a bad outing for Coleman. She just didn't get any run support. Emma Word, an inning in relief, 3 hits given up, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and 2 earned runs. And Piddlestick, 2 innings in relief, 4 hits given up, 2 earned runs, and a homer. On the other side, Bowler gets the win, going 5 innings, giving up 5 hits and 2 earned runs. As he got the run support he needed, he improves to 1-0. Filthwick, a 3 1/3 innings in relief, giving up 5 hits, but he gets a nice hold. And Sebastian Morrow slams the door in the 9th inning, getting the last 2 outs. Player of the game is Bull for her 6 RBI day and finishing a double shy of the cycle, followed by Chuck Filthwick for his hitting. He went 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, first 2 hits of his career, and his first career RBI as well. He also scored a run. And Rolf Borgener goes 3 for 5 at the top of the lineup, scoring twice. That is a shitty loss, and we are now 0-2 in this franchise against our old team, the Buzzards. And I hate it because it's not fair. Looking around the league, roster moves made. Let's go ahead and scroll down here real quick. There we go. Alan Hinton is finally signed as he is picked up by the Crocodons as they cut veteran left fielder Bubba Blastman. That's a good upgrade there. Hercules Bentley also gets +3 fielding on a random roll. He's now up over 80 in that category. He's at 81. Not bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at player development options real quick. Not going to be able to afford a whole lot here. My target would be this one for Burnside, but we have to get it in 2 games, so it's going to be gone. The next one would be this one for Rodriguez or this one for Donovan. Donovan, it would take 2 games to get. That's a possibility. Rodriguez's we could afford next time if it's still here, but that is unlikely. Jacobs, this is a dumb one. Pollard, he doesn't really need... He could use the speed and power, but again, it's 2 games. Probably not going to happen. And this one for Basquette. That's a good upgrade for her arm. It'll be here next time, though. It's only a 1% chance to expire, so we'll see how things go. I'm going to go ahead and start looking through the free agent pools. We might need to start making roster cuts sooner rather than later, given the money on the team. We'll have to see how the second quarter of the season goes. If we don't start winning, it might be time to just give up and, look forward to year number 3 already, which is sad thinking that already, but it is what it is at this point in life. There is Junior Young Jr., who was released earlier this year by the Sawteeth. Nice young first baseman, probably be an upgrade over Burnside. Moving down the list, anyone else that's relatively young, there is veteran shortstop Rodney Park, who is 28 years old, from the Sandcats. He was released in free agent at the beginning of the year as well. He'd be a signing chance possibly, but he'll probably be gone by the time that happens. Not a big fan of Goyo. Beerson's still out there, that's true, but he's a C+. I need something better. Nubs Wobbles is still out there as well. Moving to pitching. Halfberger's out there. Felix Farmhand is out there for a proper mop-up man, not just Hugh Jacobs level. Huck and Duck is out there. Luda Baziz is out there as well. He is young. Meek Commonly's a little too old for a C- at 26, so we won't start him. But there are a couple options out there for us to go looking at should we want to blow the team up, and also Lauderbury is still out there as well. I find that funny. Remington Sharp is out there as well. He'd be like a one-stop shop. Dusty Winder is still relatively good, all things considered. So there are some options out here. Also Frank Knapp. What else we got? Stiffner still has not hit regression, so he's starting to, but he's still a decent player. Log Freely hasn't hit regression either, so he is an option as well. Other than that, Gordon Casper Stern, he'd be a good bench outfielder. Gordon Fruitwell would be an option as well if we want to get rid of Rufo, but Rufo's actually hitting, so that's probably not going to happen. Still, he's a solid player. I'll put him on the list. Same with Gabby Guinness. Other than that, don't really see a whole lot of other options out there. So just keep in mind, we are looking at players to possibly sign should we want to blow up the roster moving forward. First game of the sim here as we jump into it. Freebooters taking on the Wild Pigs. Freebooters win easily 13-5 as the defending champs are now 3-1 atop the division. Jacks blow the piss out of the pie, winning 13-5. They're now 2-2. Sirloins rally to beat the Moose, 3-2 the score in the pitcher's duel. Grapplers rally to retake the lead against the Wide Loads, and they hang on to win 13-10 as they're now 3-2 atop the division. Wide Loads a half game back, and they should tie it up here with a win against the Beewolves, 9-4 the score. Both teams at 3-2. Sandcats win 1-0 in a pitcher's duel over the Moonstars. Jacks win easily over the Nemesis, 7-5. Hot Corners beat up the Herbisaurs, winning 5-1. Battle of last place teams there. Crocs shut out the Overdogs 5-0 in a nice upset win for them. And the Wild Pigs take their revenge against the Freebooters, winning 8-2 in the second half of the doubleheader to retake the division lead. Blowfish win 4-2 over the Sirloins as they improve to 4-1. Sirloins fall to 1-4. And the Beebles win 7-0 as they get out of the cellar in our division, putting us in the cellar again, as we're the only team with 1 win in the conference. We're 1-3. Bordering on the worst team in the league, which is kind of sad. Next game, we are taking on the Platypi for the first time this year. This is the first of 3. We'll face them later in the season in a doubleheader as we return home. Is this the beginning of the road trip? It is not. Okay, that's 2 episodes from now. Okay. But we are coming in at 1-3. Platypi coming in at 2-2, and it will be a battle of the aces. On the mound for the Platypi will be a Southpaw ace, Von Asen. 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA and a 2.75 whip, one of the most dominant starters in our conference. And on our side, it is our ace left-hander, Bishop Fuller. No record, a 1.29 ERA and a 1.14 whip. Lineup will send out there for that game. Rufo leading off in center field, followed by Basquette in left. Gould back in at third base in the lineup. He'll bat number 3. Golden in at second base, batting 4th. Bentley in at first. Batting 5th, Jarvis and Wright batting 6th. I'm going to give Donovan the starting catcher. He can bat 7th. And then Pollard will bat 8th at the shortstop position, with Fuller on the mound batting 9th. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. It was a tough loss out there today as we got the shit kicked out of us by the Buzzards. 8-2 the final score. What can I say? The offense just never delivered anything. We hit into 3 different double plays, and they just needed one big inning of 4 runs to turn the momentum on their side and just ride it into the sunset as they got 4 more runs later off the bullpen late in the game to seal the deal and put it out of reach. Second loss in a row for us. We're now 1-3 on the year, and it's not looking good to start the season. Can we bounce back next time against one of our division rivals? Tune in next time to find out. Made it this deep in the video, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it as always. If you haven't already, over here on Twitch, hit the follow button down below to be notified next time I go live. And over on YouTube, guys, if you haven't already, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.